people that are listening to this and they're like, okay, I have jaw pain every now and then, but I don't know why. Like, what
Yeah.
does it look like?
Yeah. So, I mean, I think right now a hot topic is like root cause. Like, what is the root cause to what you're
Yes.
dealing with? So, whether I actually truly believe like root cause or not, I think people want to know what that is. And for me, like, I think there is a hypermobile aspect to it, whether that's an HSD or HEDS diagnosis. I don't really know, but
Wait,
definitely
what's HDS?
HSD.
HSD for the
Yeah.
listeners. I mean,
I
obviously.
oh, hypermobile spectrum disorder, and
Okay.
then
Okay.
HEDS is hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome.
Okay.
Um, I
So
don't really
actual
know.
conditions like you've been maybe diagnosed with, but also those conditions fly under the radar too,
They
right?
do. I haven't been diagnosed with them, like truly diagnosed. But I have enough like symptoms on like the diagnostic criteria that I probably could go through and get diagnosed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but that is definitely something that flew under the radar for a number of years.
Mm.
Probably just coming to light, having like known a few other the clinicians that we know today, and like just learning more about it, because it's also something that we were taught in school that's super super rare, and as we know, it's not super super rare anymore. It's like close to 50% of the population is systemically
Yeah.
hypermobile. So that's definitely part of it. The other part is we see a lot of overlap and a lot of correlation between diagnoses and symptoms. And a lot of people with hypermobility also have what we consider tethered oral tissues. That can be lip ties, tongue ties, buccal ties, but essentially where there's an overgrowth of tissue, right? That tissue didn't retract with development in utero. And how
Wow.
that affects things is, let's say you learn to swallow in utero at like 11, between 11 and 13 weeks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And so if your tongue is tethered or doesn't have good movement, you basically learn improper swallowing, right? So that's where like a lot of kids maybe have difficulty breastfeeding or eating solid foods or and things like that. But what that can then become is motor dysfunctions and cause
Mm.
jaw pain or oral development. And I've also seen that people who have tongue ties tend to have, especially with restricted movement, tend to have more movement in their jaws because the tongue and jaw kind of move together as a unit, which means that the joints have to pick up the slack.
Wow.